Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley and today we're going to be discussing heirs property, the hidden threat that's costing families their homes and their wealth. When property is passed down without the right legal protections, it can fall into legal limbo, leading to family disputes, forced sales, or even other losses due to predatory investors. Far too many families lose what should have been their legacy simply because they didn't have a plan in place. So if you want to protect your family's future, join us for this Probate Real Estate Series where we'll be breaking all of this down. Now let's get into this. So last week we talked about the dangers of heirs property and how families lose their homes, their wealth, and in some cases even relationships because they don't have a plan in place. So what's one of the easiest ways to avoid this mess? A will. A will gives you the power to say exactly who inherits your home versus the court or a distant relative who you barely even know making that decision for you. But here's the problem. Far too many people put this off. They think estate planning is only for the wealthy, or if you write your will, you're calling the Grim Reaper or telling the Lord that you're ready for death. Neither one of those things are true. A will is for everyone, and especially for those who own property, period. And here's why. Because all it takes is for one person to pass away without a will in order to create an heirs property situation. Just one person. Suddenly, multiple family members, some close, some maybe distant, become joint owners on this one property. And if no one takes the steps to actually clear the title, that property can sit in a tangled mess for years before anyone even realizes that an heirs property situation even exists. Sometimes families don't even know that they're dealing with an heirs property issue until it's too late, when they're trying to sell the house or refinance, or even worse, trying to fight off a tax foreclosure issue. Another myth is that a will alone is enough. It is a very important first step, yes, but a will doesn't cover everything. Wills still have to go through probate, and depending on your state, that could be a long, expensive process. So next week, we'll be taking this conversation a little bit further. We'll be breaking down other estate planning tools, things like trusts and transfer on death deeds that can make passing down property to your family a little bit easier. Don't wait until it's too late to get your affairs in order. Stay tuned for next week's episode in our Probate Real Estate Series, where we'll be talking about the importance of estate planning beyond simply having a will. We'll see you next week. Subscribe to my channel to learn more about probate real estate, financial literacy, and generational wealth planning.